What's up, Bigger Dreamers? Mathras here, bringing you guys a channel update. This is mainly brought on because over the next few weeks, starting in less than a week, I will be going to Greece to attend a study abroad program for my school. This is a really great opportunity for me, really going to be a lot of fun. But of course it's going to have an effect on the channel. Mathras, of course, me being the main recorder for the videos. It's going to be tough recording up there. I don't know what the internet situation is going to be like, and I don't know how much free time I'm going to have to do some recordings, but that's why I'm planning ahead. That's why I'm letting you guys know what's going on. I'm keeping you updated with a channel update. Yeah, that's why it's called that. Anyway, I have been doing some bulk recording for the last few days, and I'm going to continue doing that to make sure that I have enough to upload while I'm away. But unfortunately, that means that the video a day that I've been doing lately, except for yesterday, if I didn't upload yesterday, that's okay. But before that, like that whole week, I've been uploading a video a day, which is really awesome, but not going to be able to continue that this month because I have no idea what anything is going to be like. I have no idea what to expect. But the best I can do is plan for the future, which is why I'm going to institute a new upload schedule for the channel. My light just went out. Okay, that's good. Anyway, new upload schedule is going to be as follows. Mooseset Monday is going to stay as normal Monday video. Classy Fridays, of course, are going to stay. So we're going to have 2 constant videos every week in Mooseset Monday and Classy Friday. And of course, we're going to have at least one other video of just a random session, whatever I feel like playing. And so we'll get at least 3 videos a week. That's my plan. But I'm also hoping for the occasional 4 videos a week. So we're going to have at least 3 or 4 videos a week over the next month. And that's only because I'll be away in Greece, and I don't know if I'll even be able to record, which is why I'm going to record at least 3 videos a week, for at least 3 videos for each week that I'm gone. And upload those to YouTube, and then I can just hit publish while I'm in Greece. I hope I can at least do that. Anyway, what else did I want to say? No, I think that's it. Oh yeah, one other thing is if you aren't already following me on Twitter, you can find me at twitter.com/digletdreams. I'll put a link to that in the description below, so feel free to check that out at your leisure. But it'll be important in the next month or so because it'll be my best way to contact you guys and let you know what's going on with the channel, what's going on with the uploads, or if I can even upload, and all that good stuff. I'm definitely going to have to ask Quinlan Ding for some help here. Maybe he can hit publish on a few videos, or maybe even record a few himself. Wouldn't that just be crazy? No, I give him a hard time, but he's great. I love him. Anyway, that's all I wanted to let you guys know about for the next few months, or not few months, the next few weeks, is that the channel might see some changes, and there might be some inconsistencies there, but I want to make sure that we have at least 3 videos a week, at least. So that's all I want you guys to know. Make sure to check out my Twitter for more updates in the future. And that's all for the channel update. But I didn't want to just have a video of me talking. That's boring, am I right? So I also have, as you can see on your screen probably, over here somewhere, all around here, really, that I have a showdown replay for you. Yeah, I got 2 RU replays with the same team. I just wanted to do some live post narrations of these battles. So why don't we just jump right in and have some fun? So he leads with his Durant, I lead with Gorgeist. I saw the Dugtrio and didn't want to lead with my Scarfed Heliolisk or Drapion or anything like that. I didn't want to get trapped in and just annihilated right away. So I led with the safe Gorgeist who can resist the Earthquake. He decides to go into it there after getting burned, and I go into Pudge. I go for the power-up punch and do a lot of damage with a crit, and he goes for an Earthquake which doesn't even do half, and I go for another power-up punch. Now I'm at 2 times attack and he's almost gone. I could go for the rest now, predicting him to do that, but I decided to go for the power-up punch just to take him out because I don't want him doing anything else. I don't want him to be able to switch back in at any point. But now I go for the rest because I am faster than this Doublade. And he goes for the Sacred Sword, which only does 20%, and now he's doing like 29% to himself with Rusty and Rocky Helmet. So that's like he's doing a lot more damage to himself. He decides to go for a Swords Dance there as I get Rest with Sleep Talk, and then I get Power Up Punch with Sleep Talk, so it's not helping me at all. He gets a crit Iron Head, but he is still taking damage. To outspeed this turn, he goes for a Shadow Sneak. Doesn't let me get the Dragon Claw off, which I went for. He does get the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet again though. So now he's at 14%. He can't hit my Heliolisk with the Shadow Sneak, so I know I can take it out with a Volt Switch. And so I switch into Gorgeist again, my safest switch. He goes into his Chinchino, and I know I can take any hit this thing wants to give me. Tail Slap was immune, Bullet Seed can't do anything, Rock Blast can't do anything. As you can see, I decided to go for the Will-O-Wisp and just neutralize it completely, although I miss, and even though I miss, he decides to forfeit because I think I pretty much had that game on wrap. The only thing that had me worried was the Drapion, because I don't really have much for that. The other thing though, my Gorgeist definitely walled the crap out of this Chinchino. Didn't have any moves for me except for U-turn, although that wouldn't do much. I probably would have just gotten the burn next turn if he hadn't forfeited. And then he also has the already burnt Durant, the Amoonguss, which I can both really safely take out with a Blaze Kick from Hitmonlee. The Drapion, of course, is the only thing that worries me, although I do have my Drapion, my own Drapion, my Heliolisk, and my Slurpuff to the late person to deal with that thing. So I think I pretty much had the advantage, if not had the game. And apparently he thought I had the game, so he decided to forfeit. But I didn't want to just show you guys like a quick forfeit game, so I do have another one right here, and I'm going to hit play on this one. He leads with his Alomomola, and I lead my Heliolisk. So I'm definitely at the advantage here. Decides to protect to scout what I'm going to do. And I go for the Volt Switch, of course, and he thinks he can take the Volt Switch, I guess, so he stays in, and I bring him down to 13% with that Volt Switch as he goes for a Calm Mind. I'm not really sure what his plan was there. Maybe he's physically defensive with Calm Mind to try to boost his other defense too, but he goes for a Wish there, and I just hit him with a Seed Bomb because I know I wanted to take him out. I didn't want to have to deal with Alomomola. Alomomola is one of the most annoying things in RU, and it's really hard to say a lot of times. So he brings in his Dragalge, he sets up Toxic Spikes and starts Sludge Bombing. He gets a crit there and a Poison, but I still don't even go below half. And I also burn and Leech Seed, so I am in a really great position right here. I decided to go with a Phantom Force, dodge the Shadow Ball, get some more Leech Seed and burn damage going on. Even though I am poisoned, I still have leftovers, burn, and Leech Seed on this thing. So now he decides to go into his Ambipom to take the Phantom Force, not a bad play at all. I predict the knockoff here, so I'm kind of just sacking it off, going for the Will-O-Wisp, but he decides to U-turn into his Tangrowth, and I get the burn on that, which isn't bad. I would have liked to Toxic it, but burn is good too. I decided to switch out and save my Gorgeist, because I can safely go into Drapion now, and absorb the Toxic Spikes and resist the Grass Hit. He decides to go over Hidden Power though, which I'm not sure what kind of his neutral damage. And I knock off the Life Orb, so is this thing offensive is what I was wondering. He goes for the Focus Blast and does a clean 53% to my Drapion, which I was not ready for. He brings in his Dragalge to take the Poison Jab pretty well, but the burn is doing a lot of damage to him. I just go for the knockoff next turn, easily outspeed, take him out, no problem. Now he goes into his Karate Kid, his Gallade, and close combats me. I could have gone into Gorgeist there, but I wasn't really sure, so I decided to just let my Donna go down. Now I can safely bring in Pudge, and he brings in his Avalugg. I get a super effective power-up punch, which doesn't really do much because that's how bulky Avalugg is on the physical side. And I don't want to stay in, so I decide to sack off Gorgeist. He even gets a crit on this Earthquake, and it still doesn't take me out, but the poison does, so Gorgeist is sacrificed, which was my plan. So now I can safely bring in Slurpuss and go for the Flamethrower. He decides to bring in his Tangrowth though, and that gets one-shotted too. I'm not sure what he was thinking. Now he goes into his Ambipom. Maybe he was just sacrificing his Tangrowth so we can get this in. But he goes for the Fake Out, and of course I bring in Pudge, the Ambipom counter. which Rough Skin Rocky Helmet does a lot of damage. Now I go for the Power Up Punch, either hitting with super effective or switching out and getting a bolt. He goes for the Ice Punch and takes the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet on this thing, and then I go for the Dragon Claw and completely take him out at +1 attack. Now I go for the rest, because I know I outspeed this Avalugg, and I want to see how much damage it'll do while I'm at full HP. He only does 37% with that Avalanche, and he's going to take Rough Skin Rocky Helmet, so I'm feeling pretty good. I decide to stay in and go for a Sleep Talk, but I get rest, so nothing is really accomplished. He just goes for another Avalanche and takes more Rough Skin Rocky Helmet though. So he gets below half, but leftover brings him back. Now I go for one more Sleep Talk and get a rest, of course. Now the Avalanche will take me out that turn, but the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet brings him to 26%, 32 with the leftovers, which is safe, which means I can safely bring in Lil Lee, the base god, go for close combat, easily take it out, restore the defense drops with my White Herb, get the Unburden boost, outspeed this Ambipom with a close combat for the win. He could have gone for a fake out there, that's kind of what I was expecting, although I would have won anyway, because I wouldn't have gone down to the fake out, and then I would have outsped next turn, so really it was GG already. That was just a nice, short, clean base god, Lil Lee the base god, sweeping up at the end, cleaning up after everyone else's mess. Exactly what that team is meant to do. So that was a really fun battle that I wanted to show you guys. Oh god, what timing. Anyway, that's all for this video, this channel update. Until next time, keep dreaming Diglets, and make sure to check me out on Twitter. Keep following with the channel, keep up with what's going on. Keep dreaming Diglets. See you next time.